He said Frank Zappa could make coffee nervous. He drank a lot of coffee. Mark Farner on Rock History Music of Grand Funk. What do you think is most misunderstood about Frank Zappa?
I think people thought he was nuts because of the lyrical content. I thought, a lot of people thought he was on drugs. The boy never took drugs, never. And when he drank, it was Shirley Temple's, Brother John. I kid you not. He was straight as straight could be. And the only thing he really overindulged in that I could see as a observer was coffee, man. There was not enough coffee in the world for that man. Why we were recording, he had one of those air pots where you pump and it comes out into your cup, and he had that sitting on the producer's desk over to the side of the console in the mixing, in the control room. And he would look down in there and he's drinking his coffee, and he always drank it black. And then he'd go over there and he'd look again. And when it got about halfway down, he'd send the engineer to make another pot of coffee. Serious. He would make a cup of coffee nervous.
Who was to you the most underrated band that didn't kind of fly through, didn't make it? You must have seen a lot of bands who you thought these guys are going to be huge, but it never happened.
Well, I can't really think of any. Can't think of any.
The ones you knew kind of did okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
The ones that I got to see, they made a thing of it.
Do the fans come up to you and talk to you and say, hey, why aren't you in Grand Funk anymore? What's the main thing they ask you when they see you? Look, I'm waving my fists in the air. What the heck?
Well, a common thing that does happen, Brother John, is people will come to me and say, oh, I saw you last year up to New York, blah, blah, at this casino. And I go, no, you saw the faux funk. And they're going, no, that was you up there on that. And I said, no, it wasn't, honey. That was not me. If you went and saw a band that claims to be Grand Funk or Grand Funk Railroad, you saw 2 of the original members and 3 imposters, because they can only be a tribute band. They cannot be Grand Funk. There's only 3 people that can be Grand Funk. That's myself, Don, and Mel. And they go, oh my God, I thought it was you up there. They don't, people are getting old, man. Maybe they need a new prescription here.
The fans, I'm surprised sometimes with the fans, whereas they don't know as much. The real fans know. The real fans are the ones looking at your video series.
Oh, yeah.
The real guitarist fans. A lot of fans there's a lot more fair weather fans. They like the music. It's kind of part of their life, but it's not like me or like you when you were growing up. You knew everybody in the back of the album. So
Yes.
I'm seeing that. That's the problem with these bands that are not really bands.
Yes, absolutely.
And they have mortgages now. They have mortgages and they have all these things to worry about, right?
Yeah, brother. And let's face it, they love the music. They love that song they heard on the radio. They love the music. This is why tribute bands are so successful. They're playing the music that people love. Those other bands that are out there claiming to be, the whoever the original band was, whether it was Journey or Foreigner or Grand Funk, they can have all kind of different members. These people, the majority, are not hardcore fans who are offended by somebody trying to represent the band that they know and love, because like you were just saying, you referred to, they looked at the albums, they knew the pictures, they knew the history, they loved the songs, but those bands, even my old bandmates, they go out and make the money off of the songs that I wrote. I wrote 92% of that music. So when these fans come to me and they say, oh, I saw you, and I break the bad news to them. And it's not like I'm pissed off. about it and trying to, convey to them that I'm pissed off. I'm just disappointed. I think that's as low as I can possibly go, because I won't allow myself to hold someone in debt. That's such a negative force that I know enough to avoid it. So all I can do is shed a little truth on it, and hopefully this person, and they're not a hardcore fan, obviously, but hope that they understand at least the reasoning why I don't endorse that kind of thing.
We'll have more from Mark Farner in the next few days. Keep looking for the full video in the top of the description. When it's ready, it'll be on all the videos. You'll be able to access it. If you're a member of our Patreon, you'll already be able to access it. All the information at the very top of the description. We have brand new Rock History Music hats. We're very excited about this because people have been bugging us for baseball caps forever. There's 2 different kinds. There's links at the top of the description. You can donate to the channel or join that Patreon we told you about. Mark Farner has a brand new segment on his website, markfarner.com, which is called Farner Chords, where you can learn how to play like he does. It's for advanced users, but if you're there, check it out. Links in the description. And of course, comment on our videos, share our videos on social media, subscribe to the channel, and like our videos. I'm John Beaudin. This is Rock History Music. Take care of yourself.